This is my last cherry cigarillo. And it's around 10 p.m. right now. And I thought we could just sit here and have a little night chat. You know, I'm not good at a lot of things. In fact, I'm definitely somebody who's like a jack of all trades, master of none. You know, I know a little bit of everything, but not enough for it to categorize my personality. You know, I can never fit into any niche or have any very specific things that I'm very passionate about intensely. I think my mind and my interests go kind of everywhere. It's hard to pick one thing and stick to it because there's just so much that I want to do, that I want to learn. And it's hard to commit to one thing, to being known for one thing, I think. And I've always had, well, within the last few years, there's just so much that has accumulated within me that I don't know where to put. Feelings, thoughts, emotions, traumas, everything just kind of festers in. And I want to do something with it. Something that is meaningful, something that makes sense, something that, you know, maybe helps other people. I don't fucking know. But the reality of it is that people can go ahead and pretend like they know things, pretend like they know the answers, pretend that they have the things to teach you what to do. But nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody just kind of does whatever it is they think they know best. And they just share it. And I think that that's why it's hard for me to, you know, fall into something or like a specific niche or like a specific passion. Is that my passion is everything. And maybe that's just a lazy man's excuse. But I am lazy. I'll give it that. I am lazy. But there's just so much that I feel that I need to put somewhere. And I don't know where to put it. And it's this kind of desperate need, almost like what it is to be passionate about something. But instead of it being in something tangible, it's in me just expressing myself. It almost feels like my purpose in life is to be vulnerable and to express everything that's happening in this fucking dumb brain of mine. And it's this desperation to just get rid or to just expulse everything that's within me that I've accumulated throughout the years that I don't fucking know where to put, man. I don't fucking know. I don't know where to put it. I don't know. So I put it here. You know, for people to watch and, I don't know, maybe relate. Maybe not relate. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they look at me and they're like, oh, Alex, you're a fucking loser. I'm like, I know, I'm a fucking loser, bro. But I don't have the answers to anything, you know? And I think a lot of us are looking for the answers. Looking for the answers to life, looking for the answers of love, or looking for answers on how to do this, how to optimize certain things in life, and courses and this and blah blah blah. It's like everything is about fucking optimization, optimizing our bits and pieces of our lives. But I feel like I've fallen into that, where I always feel like I kind of have this thing that just needs it's at full force. It's like a bull, you know, like a bull running towards like a fucking red flag, but I don't fucking know where that flag is. What the fuck is the flag? I don't fucking know what the flag is, but I fucking go through it at full force based off of feeling or intuition or whatever. And I think a lot of that is a sense of like vulnerability, being vulnerable, being open. A lot of people are going to say that it's bad to show vulnerable moments, to be honest, to talk about things that could be hard to talk about. But I kind of see no point in life if we don't do any of that. What's the point in human connections and community and anything if we can't be honest with ourselves and our humanity? There's kind of no fucking purpose, is there? This is it. And it's not pretty, and it certainly doesn't make people feel good. But I'm at a loss of what else to do. Except just fucking let everything go. Let everything inside of me fucking go. My thoughts, all of my videos where I'm talking is just purely out of stream of consciousness, which, you know, sometimes it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to me either most of the fucking time, but and sometimes I feel at a loss, you know, like, what am I supposed to do with everything? Where am I supposed to put it? Where am I supposed to put my grief? Where am I supposed to put my love? Where am I supposed to put everything? Feels like my jar is full and I fucking need to like pour it everywhere. And this all started because my dad dying, and also an individual that I met once who no longer is in my life, but they taught me what passion really means and what purpose really means. And it's in doing whatever you want, however you want, and giving no fucks about it. I used to give so many fucks. I used to care so much about what people thought of me, about how people see me, about making sure I'm a good person, about making sure people like me, making sure I appease everybody, making sure that everybody else is taken care of, making sure I wasn't made fun of, dumbing myself down, but also being afraid to be myself, you know? I was so afraid to be myself, and I still have a hard time being myself, you know? I have a hard time showing all the bits and pieces that are in me. 'Cause I don't know. I just have a hard time. Where do I put it all? What do I do with it? people are always going to think that they have the answers. You know, people are always going to try to sell you on this idea or on this ideal fantasy. You know, people are always going to try to sell you on something. But I think the bigger question is, what are you actually meant to do in this world? What is that itch in you that you need to scratch? That feels like you need to do in order to breathe? Passion is hard to find. You know, it's hard to commit to something that you're not totally passionate about. But then how the fuck are you supposed to find what you're passionate about? You just fucking try a bunch of things until something sticks. I come to realize that my passion is to share. You know, I'm not a person of authority. I'm not, you know, the smartest person or the most intelligent or most knowledgeable or successful or whatever. But I'm good at being vulnerable. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm not even fucking good at that. I don't know. And sometimes I wish I could do more, and I don't know what to do. But there's just so much that I feel like I need to share, that I feel like I need to let go. But where does it all go in the end? And maybe it's worth it if it helps somebody. Maybe it's worth it that people feel less alone in the world, or maybe putting things into words that are difficult to put into words. I remember I used to be so lost in life, you know, that I used to beg the world for answers. You might be thinking, well, Alex, you're fucking begging for nothing. There's nobody out there. But I think when you're lost in life, you kind of have to let go and see where life takes you. Sometimes what's meant to be will be. And if you let yourself be open to that possibility, then it will come find you. I'm not saying I found that thing. I'm not saying that I know what to do. I'm not saying that I'm this like martyr or like this fucking guru or like I fucking know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I don't. I'm just a fucking goober on the internet, you know, that talks about life and thoughts and feelings, and I don't know, maybe some people might relate with that, which is really all I really care about, is in making sure people don't feel alone in the world. Because my whole life I felt that way. And so, the answer to where to put everything that goes on, grief, love, emotions, trauma, whatever, the answer to where to put everything is in whatever it is that you're passionate about. Some of us are lucky that you know what your passion is. You know that you can't breathe if you don't do this thing. But for a lot of us, it takes a lot of work to find what you're truly passionate about and what to actually put your effort into. And I don't know if I found it yet. But I don't think means we should give up. I think we all have passion. It's just making sure we find what it is, what we need to do, and especially what we need to do that if we don't do, it feels like a waste of a life if we don't do that thing. I think that's what it is, that I have this like unnerving, never-ending little Alex inside of me that says, Alex, you need to figure your shit. You need to like find what it is that you are passionate about. You need to let me go and do and be. But what the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't even know what it is that I'm passionate about. I guess I'm passionate about fucking talking. It's fucking stupid. Can you imagine that? My biggest fucking passion in life is sitting around fucking yapping about bullshit. Fucking stupid. Fuck. But, you know, maybe I don't know. Do I even have anything to say? Do we all have anything to say that's novel or different, or everything has already been kind of said before? We all kind of want to try to be unique and different. We're all the fucking same, bro. We're all the same. We're all the fucking same. I've always kind of wanted to be different. Have something that makes me, you know, unique in a way. We're all unique. But we're also not. We're also quite similar as human beings. With egos and moments where we feel empathy, not empathy. And the ways that we think we're good at some things, bad at some things. Sometimes I have to kind of accept that maybe this is all really there is. It's in trying to figure out where to put all the fucking bullshit that we feel. Is it in work? Is it in our passions? Is it in our ambitions? Or is it in just letting it fucking fester until you can't take it anymore? And I think that's all a choice that we have to fucking make. It's gonna be my last cigar. I don't know how I feel about that. So, where do you put everything that you've accumulated? Where do you put all your passions, your worries, your anxieties? The shit that you've been through? Where the fuck do you put it? Well, it's something we all kind of have to figure out. I guess I chose to put it here. I don't fucking know. Anyways, Thanks for joining me on this little smoke sesh, I guess. This little chat. I hope you figure it out. I hope we all find something that we're passionate enough to do. Maybe if we don't, that's okay too. Fuck it, I don't fucking know. Guess my passion is fucking talking. In circles, that's my passion. I love talking about nonsense, that's my fucking passion, I guess. It's fucking dumb. Thanks, universe, for giving me this thing where I just feel like I need to talk and talk and talk endlessly about bullshit. Fucking love that for me. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and see you around. Bye.